Hello, guys. Welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Forex on Demand. For the past weeks, I've been getting requests on how to a strategy on trading longer, not just 10 pips. Some people will be saying something more reliable and catching spikes. And yeah, but the response has been it's not easy to catch spikes, guys. It's not easy to catch spikes. But these strategies I'm sharing, they'll really try to help you to get the highest accuracy in catching these. And the strategy that I'm presenting today is a killer one. You can use it both for catching the spikes and trading against the spikes. So with that being said, I would like to say welcome to today's episode. Welcome new members. You're welcome. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the bell button so that you don't miss any new strategies that I'll be sharing. This could really change your life. It's a new year, guys. We need to change the approach and invest in our knowledge. Do more reading, do more practice. And the biggest mistake that people do that I've noticed is people tend to get these strategies and dive right away into their live account. Guys, that's really, really bad. You cannot do that. If I master the strategy, it doesn't mean you also do master the strategy. You need to practice and practice and practice for you to get better result with the strategy. I always tell my students, guys, really there's no bad strategy. You just need to know how the strategy works. You just need to know when to enter and when to exit. Otherwise, you're gonna be getting in each and every confirmation, even though it's a fake confirmation. And then you'll send me a message saying, you are being caught out, the strategy doesn't work, yet you didn't test it out. Because there are a lot of settings you need to play around with. There are a lot of even something as small as the zoom level can blow your account. If you don't have the right zoom level, can really blow your account. If you get in 5 seconds earlier, it can blow your account. So guys, we really need to be careful. Make sure you practice on demo, and I'll say it again as a disclaimer, guys, practice this on demo until you master it. The strategies work. The problem is we dive in to the live account before we practice, and then it will blow your account over and over and over. So please, guys, I plead with you, test the strategies out in demo until you're comfortable with. With that being said, welcome again, guys. New members, please subscribe to the channel as we share a lot of exciting strategies. Let's get to it. Like I've said in the previous videos, Ichimoku is one of my best indicators that you can get for you to see the trend, or for you to predict a reversal. If you master the Ichimoku, chances are 90% of the time you'll get your trend. So yes, basically today I'm sharing this. I call it part 2 of the strategy I shared earlier. If you want to know how this Ichimoku works, please go to the part 1 and watch it. The Ichimoku strategy, it will give you more insight on how to operate the Ichimoku. But this is an updated version. It's a bit more accurate. It's a bit more, you can get more pips and more candles. You can trade longer with this strategy. I'll share the settings at the end of the video, so please stick through so that you get the settings at the end of the video. Watch the video carefully and watch it till the end, guys. Okay, let's get to it. So basically the strategy is simple. What we are looking for, this has 2 confirmations, guys. Nothing more, nothing less, just 2 confirmations. So what we're looking for here, we're gonna be looking into our main chart. We are looking for this crossover. You'll notice that here we got a crossover where the black MA crossed over this goldish and bluish MA. So that's our first confirmation. That's confirmation number 1, guys. Confirmation number 1. That's the one. And confirmation number 2, we need to look at our indicator window right here. Our Ichimoku needs to be above 85. When that crossover happens there on the main chart, when you need to confirm in our level 85, and this is 1 minute chart, guys. This is 1 minute chart. Make sure on the 1 minute chart, the Ichimoku on the indicator window, it's above 85. And it being above 85, it needs to be crossing down, going down from 90 to 85. It needs to be going down from 90 to 85, as if it's going out of the zone, as if it's going out of that sell zone, guys. That's our sell zone. If you are doing boom, those who know, like this guy right here, you see this thing is crossing over from 90, crossing down to 85, and then the crossover has happened right there. This is where you enter, guys. This is where you enter. This is where you enter. That's your confirmation. 2 confirmations. The crossover on the main chart, Ichimoku above 90 and going from 90 going down to 85. Going down from 90 going down to 85. That's your second confirmation. And one thing and one trick that you guys need to learn is you need to hold on your chart. Sorry about that. There you hold on your chart. When you hold on your chart, please observe what happens to this point right there. Observe what happens to that point. When I move it backwards, it's still above 80, 85. And still, you see, you can still get that from 90 to 85 scenario. It doesn't change. I move it back forward again. It's still there, guys. You see? It's still there. It's still there. Still on the zone. You move it backward, it's still on the zone. You move it backward, it's still on the zone, guys. It's still on the zone. You see, this is confirmation, another confirmation you need to check, or another streak to confirm that you have a strong confirmation. That's another trick. Move your chart up backward and forward and see if your theme moves out of the zone. Then you know this one is a fake signal, or this one is a signal that I don't trust, or it's not a strong signal. Then you know you need to stay away from that signal. Another thing that would give you a peace of mind, or where you can enter freely, you need to change to, now you move, let's mark this point rather. Before I move on, I'm gonna mark this point so that you see it later. This is the entry point right here. This is the entry point right here. Now I'm gonna move on to M5. M5 here, we're gonna check where our M5 is. A lot of time people say they're being caught out by spikes. They don't know why they're being caught out by spikes. They don't know what they're doing wrong. They don't know how to check the trend. This is how you do it. You can even go to a higher time frame and see where is your Ichimoku on a higher time frame. So in this instance, I'm gonna use M5. When I move from M1, this was our M1. This was our entry right here. So I'm gonna change. I marked it with that blue line. You see that blue line? Yes. I'm gonna move on to M5 and see where is my Ichimoku when I get that confirmation on M1. Look where it is, guys. This is where your Ichimoku is. This is where your Ichimoku is. It's also touching the 85 zone. You see? It's also touching the 85 zone. It's also touching the 85 zone. So if at all you want to not enter right away when you get a confirmation on M1, you can wait for this crossover in M5. Wait for that crossover in M5. I'm talking about this crossover, where I'm gonna circle it with red. That crossover. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm talking about that crossover. You wait for that crossover. You see, the crossover happened. Ichimoku touched our 85. On the higher time frames, it doesn't need to be crossing coming from 90 to 85. As long as it's touched the 85 zone, and then on your M1 it's crossing from 90 going down to 85, you are good to go, guys. You are good to go. So I'm gonna move this point here to where the crossover happened on M5. Somewhere around there, guys, somewhere around there. And then I'm gonna go back to my M1 so that you see where your entry point would be. So your entry point will be right there, right there. A lot of candles have already went, but once you've got that confirmation on M1, I assure you that's not late. That's not late. You can still catch more candles and more candles and more candles right there. So that's where you're gonna enter. That's where you're gonna enter. So once you've got that confirmation on M1, all those two confirmations on M1, and you've confirmed that also on M5 it's the Ichimoku is high, then you can enter comfortably. You can enter comfortably. So I'm gonna mark our entry point. It's gonna be somewhere there. You see where the green line is. It's gonna be somewhere there where the green line is. And then your exit point, guys, please listen carefully, because a lot of people will be asking me, when do I exit? How do I, exit point, guys. Your exit point should be here. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to move it to 45. When it gets to 45, your exit point should be right there. Your exit point should be right there. Follow the second blue line that I'm putting right now. That's your exit point. For those people with small accounts, or it just depends on your risk appetite, guys, you'll exit right there. So see, I'm gonna put mark there. So right there, just before that spike or after that spike, you exit. So imagine how many pips is that, guys? How many pips is that? Sorry about that. That's a lot of pips. That's a lot of candles. Those are like 30 minutes worth of holding. 30 minutes worth of holding. But then again, that's your TP number one. Your TP number one. You can also hold it up until it gets to this point. Follow the blue line up until it gets to, it hits 15 right there. Up until it hits 15. Or up until it gets to strong buy or oversold. Up until it gets to your strong buy, you can hold it. As long as you got those three confirmations. One, all the two confirmations, the crossover on the main chart, Ichimoku crossing from 90 to going down to 85. Go to your M5 and see if your Ichimoku is at the top right there, and then you can hold. You see, imagine how many pips is that. You're gonna ride this trend, guys. You ride this trend. Sorry about that. I wanted an arrow. There you go. You will ride this trend all the way down. You will ride it all the way down. So basically, I'm gonna remove these. Let me remove these so that I show you how you buy now, how you catch the spike. So on boom, catching the spikes means we're buying. Catching the spikes means we're buying. So I'm gonna show you how you catch the spikes. A lot of people wanted this on how to catch the spikes. This could be your answer, guys. This could be your answer. So the same principle applies when you are catching the spikes, guys. Your first confirmation is gonna be still the crossover. You will never go wrong with that crossover. You're looking for this crossover. Did it happen? Perfect, it did happen. But where is my Ichimoku? Where's my Ichimoku? There. Your Ichimoku now is coming from 10, crossing up 50. It's coming from 10 going up 50. When it crosses like this, from 10 going up to 50, then you know you have a confirmation. Then you know you have a confirmation. Your entry point is going to be right here. Right here. Yes. right here after the spike has happened, because it's gonna cross after the spike has hit. That means your entry point is gonna be right there. Your entry point is gonna be right there. Then you can ride. You can get this. You can ride it from here. Oh, sorry about that. I want. Why is this doing to me? I want an arrow, guys. Sorry about that. You can ride it to this TP, or you can ride it. You can ride it. See this, guys. See this. You will ride it from here until it gets to your TP. That means your exit point is gonna be. Let me mark this with the blue lines, guys. Follow the blue lines. Your entry point is gonna be. I'm gonna move it somewhere here. Your entry point is gonna be somewhere here, and your exit point is gonna be. I'm gonna add another one. Your exit point is gonna be here. Your exit point is gonna be when you get another confirmation for a buy. You exit. How many pips is that? A lot. A lot. You wrote this all the way from here going up there. You caught all those spikes. If you don't want to exit at 45, you can hold it until it gets to overbought. You can hold it until it gets to overbought. And then you exit. And then you exit. Let me show you another example. Let me show you another example, guys. I'm gonna try find another example. This is another example for a sell, guys. We're trading against the spikes. There's another example. You enter right here. If you enter right there, my battery is dying, so I need to wrap up this video very quickly. You enter right there, and then you exit right here. Then you exit right here from oversold to overbought, or you would have exited somewhere here, somewhere there where it hits 55. You exit somewhere there where it hits 55. You exit. Let's see for a spike. Here's another perfect one, guys. Perfect. I like the strategy. You make a lot of killing with it. So here it is, crossing from 10 to 15. That means your entry is gonna be somewhere there. And then your exit is gonna be here. That means you rode it all the way from oversold to overbought. You see, guys, you'll catch the spikes. You will definitely catch the spikes. By so doing, remember, you always go to your M5. Always go to your M5 and see where your Ichimoku on your M5 is, because this is your answer. You see here. See this is where you're gonna get an entry. When you get this, go to your M1 and find an entry. You will ride it. You can also trade it on M5 if you wanna get it for a longer period. See it doesn't, that point right there doesn't move away between 10 and 15. It sticks there. When I move my screen back, I move it forth, it sticks there. And then I'll ride this until I'll ride this from here. I'll ride this from here until there. Then I exit. Imagine how much money you would make with that movement alone, guys. Imagine. So yes, you can never go wrong with this strategy, guys. Just try it on a demo first. Like I said, I recommend try it on your demo. Practice it before you go out to test it on your live account, because as simple as it looks, you need to practice and know how to master the precision. Guys, this is not a year to play around. This is a year to make money. We need to make money this year. We need to make money. So don't play around and try and use these strategies before you test them out, because it guys, stop playing with this. You can make money with this market, so stop playing games. Get to practice and practice. So basically that's it from this strategy, guys. That's it. Once again, let me remind you, please guys, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss another exciting video that's gonna come. The next video I'm gonna drop would be how to use price action in catching these spikes, because when you have price action and you combine it with this strategy, trust me, you will never blow your account again. Every day is money printing every day. So watch out for that video also. So subscribe, hit the bell button so that you get a notification. If you have any comment, guys, don't hesitate. Comment below, or here's the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel. On the Telegram channel, guys, I've noticed that other people have just joined the channel. They don't know how to reach me, but there's a community group where the discussions happen. So once you have joined the channel, find the community group also where the discussions happen. So with that being said, have a good evening, guys, and happy trading. As I always say, let's go make money. Bye bye.